What's up guys, it's Breakshift. We're trying a different kind of video today. We're going to take this deck here onto the ladder and just do some live commentary on the duels. I'm not going to go into super great detail about the deck right now. It's pretty similar to the Diabellstar deck I posted recently. This time the engine we're using is Metalmorph, since it's new and I wanted to give it a try. We also had room this time to include Fiendsmith, as well as Bestials, and there's some synergy between those and the Metalmorph cards. So we're a little over 40 cards, but that's fine. If you wanted to play this like optimally, you'd probably just add a bunch of hand traps and stuff instead of some of these engines, but this deck looks more fun to me than the hand trap version. Season just reset, so we're hanging out here in the bottom of Platinum. Going first for our first duel. This deck definitely can go second if you open with a good enough hand, but it's not particularly easy given that I'm not on a whole bunch of hand traps. Okay. Very Metalmorph heavy hand here. And the opponent has something. Good thing we've got this called by. This deck doesn't have to summon that many times, but with a hand like this, I probably will be summoning quite a few times. If he has like another Max C or something on top of this, then I'll just go like normal summon Metal Illusionist. And that'll at least give me a negate without having to special summon at all. But okay, looks like we're clear here. So let's start with the full metal. Grab my max Metalmorph. Since I have the Claw Dragon already in hand, we can just go off from here. Is he gonna draw me? No? Okay. So here's a pretty basic Metalmorph line. You set the trap, you send the trap. There's the Maxine, damn it. It's fine, it's fine. He'll only get one draw here, actually, if we play conservatively, so I will. There's his draw. We get to get back the Metalmorph from the graveyard, rather than grab the one from the deck. Then I'll just normal summon the Metal Illusionist. We'll use his effect. I'll grab the... I mean, I don't need to get Flame Coating. I should, though. Yeah, because this way I can use them both on his turn. This is once per turn. Otherwise, I'd have to use one on my turn, one on his turn, and he'd get an extra draw. So we've already got our Dragon. This time we'll go for Fiend with the Metal Illusionist, and I'm just going to pass. And then I'll fire these off just instantly on his turn. So we'll start with the max Metalmorph, going for the red eyes. Fula, okay, that's fine. That actually, is that fine? I guess it's not that bad, because we can chain Flame Coating. So the first Fulos traded for called by. The second one, Maxi, that is, drew him one card. And then this one also draws him one card. So that's okay. Oh, that's right, of course, I forgot. It draws him 0 cards. It was under called by. There it is, see? Mulcharmy Fulos. I always forget about that, man. But either way, he's got 4 cards here. I've got a negate, and I've got... Oh! Okay. So this says... When your opponent activates a monster, effect, or spell card or effect, it pops monsters. So I have to negate with the full metal, or else I'm going to trigger his guys. I'm assuming this is probably like the rank 8 OTK deck. Okay, well he just had another one. That's too bad. The sends, so the full metal protection doesn't actually work there. Can't be destroyed. He's also on the Clear World stuff. Okay. Interesting. A lot of people trying out Clear World. Just played against a Galaxy Eyes Clear World deck earlier before I started recording. We could have set up more if we had been allowed to normal summon the Black Metal Dragon on our turn, but that Max C was a big problem. As is here, we're gonna struggle just to deal with the Horus guys alone. But we might have a chance. We'll see. He's finally out of Max C cards, so I can use the Black Metal Dragon. He'll send with the King Sark. There goes that. I mean, I guess we have to do this. Will he overlay? Depending on what he makes, the Metal Zoa might actually be able to come in here. We'll just have to see. He doesn't really seem too clear on what he's doing currently either. Worst thing to deal with would probably just be number 90, Monster Effect Negate. If he makes like a number 38 or something, I don't really care about spell negates right now. Because the line I would do, it's just traps and monsters. Otherwise, he could... Okay, here we go. Let's see. Zombie Vampire! What the hell? Well, that was unexpected. I mean... I suppose I'll use this. We'll just pop the Hoppy. It doesn't really accomplish all that much, but I guess we might as well. I highly doubt we'll have another chance to make good use of that. Okay, I got an Engraver in the graveyard and a Lubellion. He just got some random Clear World guys. Oh, we're playing Tyrant's Tirade too. Very nice. Lots of fun cards in this guy's deck. He doesn't have access to the field spell, and this guy requires himself to be tribute summoned to get the effect down here. Can't activate the effects of a special summon monster. So we don't need to worry about that. It's just SP? It's just SP, okay. I mean, that's fine, right? Because he activates this, and then I respond. And I think I should just... Oh no, I was thinking I could pop the King Sark, but that's right. This guy only pops monsters. So, but that's fine. That's gone. He's gone. Everything's reset. I just need to answer the King Sark next turn. And also we get to draw a card, which actually is pretty useful here. So let's go ahead and get our second Metalmorph. I was originally trying to play only one copy of Max Metalmorph and be a little greedy, but I'm very glad that I put the extra copy in for situations like this, because now we can go off. And then I can bounce the King Sark next turn, I guess, and then negate it when he activates it. That's probably going to have to be the plan. I'll make spheres to bounce the King Sark. Alright, here's our little mini Dragon Link combo. And then we have the Lubellion as well, actually. We can squeeze that in, why not? This will get the regained up for us. So throw that down. We don't have any other Bestials to summon, but we might be able to get a draw. So those guys get sent off. Also the spheres, when we bounce his card, we'll get to summon probably a Druis Worm, I think is what we're going to go for. So we'll get one into rotation eventually. But here we'll just do the typical line. Send off the Max Metalmorph effect, get the Metalmorph back. We want the regular one. And we'll just go ahead and use it right away, because it's more damage. Could have sent off the spheres there. I think we'll take the one out of the deck. I'm not sure it matters. we could have tributed the spheres to trigger it immediately, but yeah, I want the bounce, like I said. Yeah, that's it. That's all we've got here. So we'll just get in for 38 and pass on that. Then we got to do this during draw or standby. So use this. Send him off. He has a response? Is it like another? No, okay, he scoops. Nice. That worked out. Okay, yeah, this is like my, I don't know, third or fourth duel with the deck, so I'm still getting used to some of the specifics of it, but I think I played reasonably well there. Thank God we didn't go second. He probably would have floodgated us out of the game completely. Alright, another coin toss win. Very nice. So it was just all Metalmorph cards that time. Let's see if we can find some of our other engines this time around. Well, we have Birth, but nothing else. Darkness Battle in hand is interesting. We'll just start with Lubellion here. It's usually a good way to start. Please don't max C, thank God. Okay, let's grab the Baldrake, actually, since we already have Magnamut. Although I think we're just going to end up banishing them anyway, so it doesn't really matter, because I'm just going to 1-for-1 here. I'm going to discard the Baldrake, I guess, and then we'll banish him from Magnamut. Okay, there's the Maxi. Welp! Maybe we can pivot here, because this guy triggers on Special Summon, so I guess that's what we're going to have to do. We'll just throw him down. There's your one draw. Activate. He could Imperm or Veiler me here. And if he does that, I pretty much just have to pass. Then I have basically nothing, but okay, he lets it through. We'll set the max Metalmorph. So I can summon a Bestial on his turn, which would give me a target for the max. So I could do Fiend on Metal Illusionist, I think, but I think instead I'd actually rather just make him a dragon and use the max Metalmorph right away. I'm thinking that will make more sense. So we'll just pass on this, because I don't want to play into Maxi, and I'm very much hoping he does not have the Imperm, because if he... yeah, I don't know, like, maybe I should wait on the max Metalmorph for him to commit a card in case it is Imperm. He could, like, Imperm it here, and then it would stop... oh, wait, no, actually, but this tributes for cost, so he doesn't have time. Okay, so it works out. I was worrying over nothing. I mean, I guess it's not nothing necessarily. He still has 5 cards and I've got very little. Hopefully Bestial Magnamut's good against him, that's all I can say. Okay, so it was a Veiler. I'm gonna guess Blue Eyes in that case. Which means that this Bestial will be pretty strong. Yep, Blue Eyes. Okay. Should I negate this? He's committed his normal summon. What could he have? He could have, like, Maiden in hand, the various powerful spells. Field Spell gives him an extra normal. How much does that matter? Could matter a lot. This is probably bait, but I'm gonna go for it because I'm not sure that I can win if he has, like, another good play. If I let this through and try to stop him, it's probably not going to work. So here he can, like, summon Blue Eyes or whatever, but who can... oh, triple tech. Okay. We'll see what he does here. I'm expecting draw. He could just steal the full metal and, like, link it off or something. I don't know. It is a dragon. He's thinking about it. Okay, he is stealing. Alright. Well, I guess that's sort of okay. We're still just waiting to see if he has another push. And if he does, I don't think any of the plays I would have made matter. Like, it's not a good negate to hit the Spirit Dragon, right? He can even just use the other effect. But, like I said, I just kind of need to play to my outs. And right now my out is he doesn't have sufficient extension. Okay, maybe he doesn't. Is he going to make like a rank 8 or something? Does he play one of those? We're going to find out. I guess maybe I should Magnum Ut before he does that, just in case he makes like number 90 or something. I'm not expecting that, though. I've not really seen that card in any Blue Eyes decks. I don't think it's something you would realistically expect to make almost ever. So, okay, we'll see what happens here. Nope, number 38. I can handle number 38. End phase will hit him with the Magnum Ut. Okay, yeah. Magnum Ut now. I don't think any of these cards in grave really matter for him, but I'll hit the Link just in case it does something. Throw this guy down, get the search. We already have Lubellion, right? Yes, we do. What do I want to add? I could add the black metal. I should probably add the black metal. Okay, we'll do that. So now it really comes down to what kind of back row he has there. Fiendsmith Tract. I mean, I could theoretically bait stuff out, but he has the number 38, so I'd have to Hope Harbinger him first. Okay, let's start with this. Lubellion first, try and get down Regained. I would really like to see an Imperm or something here, because I don't actually care about the Regained very much right now. Majesty, okay, that's fine, just as good. Just as good. Bye-bye, Lubellion, we didn't really need you that much anyway. So now I just need to resolve Black Metal. I'm worried about Called by the Grave, primarily. I don't think there's any real point to either of these cards, but I don't need to, like, discard or anything, so I guess we can attempt some bait here. So I'll activate Birth. There's really no reason at all for him to negate this, but the whole duel should pretty much come down to this turn right here, so I don't think keeping the card in hand will matter. If he does negate it and I can go, you know, Tract, then I'll be reasonably happy about that. But since he didn't, there's pretty much no reason to use the Tract. Unless, I mean, if it is called by, there's a chance that he hits, like, the Lurie or something. I don't know. I don't think that really makes much sense here. I'm just going to summon the Black Metal Dragon. Okay, so we had a toggle immediately. That could mean Imperm, or it could just mean called by still. Does it resolve? Oh, no, dude. Okay, well, that's pretty devastating, but maybe we can still scrap something together here. Because I do have the Dark Dispel in hand already. So let's just see what we can do. We're spitballing at this point. I get to bring something back. That should probably just be Magnum Ut for another search. Baldrake's not really doing anything. So we'll just trigger the Magnum Ut effect. And then we can make, like, spheres or something. I suppose we could make Moon. Actually, hold on a minute. Can this get me Requiem? Okay. Let's try this. Because I still have to consider the Tract getting negated. But the effect of Requiem that equips is a monster effect, because it happens from Grave, and then it's the Fiendsmith effect on field that does the send, so it's not actually using a spell. So I think I get to send off the number 38, unless I'm making some sort of mistake here. And then we can activate Tract afterwards to make the sequence. Okay, hold on, we're still in this. Send that off, send this off. Now we activate Tract. Send off the Lurry. Okay. He doesn't really have any graveyard set up either. We're getting a Magnemite search. Yeah, this actually feels kind of okay. I've got this Birth just hanging around here doing nothing. Alright, let's fuse. We're, of course, just going for the Desiree. And he's... Oh my god, dude, wow! I'm actually shocked that we came back for that. I thought we were screwed after... Well, first he Max C'd us, and then he called by us too, but holy cow. Okay, good duel, good duel. Let's go again. Nice little win streak going here. Let's see if we can get a third. Another win coin toss. I mean, the first two one coin tosses, we just got hit with a bunch of maxis and stuff, so... Lucky in a way, unlucky in another way, but... If we can dodge the maxi this time, I'll be feeling good. Hand looks mediocre. But we can make something of it. We could make something of it. So it's probably going to be an attempt at the Black Metal Dragon line. Let's see if we can fiend out some sort of disruption first. I'm going to send the Lurry. This doesn't trigger him. It doesn't discard, it just sends. But it's not very likely that Lurry will be super useful for the rest of the duel. So hopefully whatever kind of like... you can't escape this thing, man. At least we have the called by this time. He didn't even shotgun it, so I got away with the Bellstar summon. Not that it matters. Unless he chains... Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. I'm alright with that. If he had Fualos or something, I would have been annoyed. Just Valor, I can handle that. That's okay. This was kind of her job anyway right now. You know, like, we just get one trap card off her, and then, you know, she gets to come back and get more value and stuff. It is pretty decent, but it's not what most people expect when they see a Diabell Star, especially when we sent Fabled Lurry. It's like, that doesn't tell them anything. They're probably not ready for Black Metal Dragon to come down. And even though we didn't get the search, if they get rid of her, we will still get to bring her back. So I'm feeling pretty okay here. This is not too bad. He's down to 3 cards. Oh, what, is he going to draw me now? He is going to draw me now. Okay, well... I guess we make spheres anyway, right? I mean... We have to put something up. Down to 2 cards. Yeah, so we won't get another search with the black metal, but... We can spheres to bounce a card, and then that'll float into probably a Druid Worm. Otherwise, we could... What could we do? We can't do Fiendsmith. Yeah, no, this just makes the most sense. It's not great, but hopefully it's enough to beat whatever his 3 cards are going to be. We'll pass on that. I'm just praying I don't see any kind of Tenpai or Sky Striker card here. Tough duels today with the Maxis, man. Can't wait for that card to finally get banned. It's been on... It got hit down to 2, and now it's just been chilling at 2 for no apparent reason. It's just... Konami decided it should just show up a little bit less often, but still show up a lot. The fact that he hasn't just immediately slammed down a card makes me feel a lot better. You know, if it was just like normal summon Pydra or whatever, then I probably would have just scooped it up, but looks like he doesn't have anything too crazy. And a lot of people really, they don't know about the Diabell Star Revive effect. So it'd be pretty nice if we could set something up where, like, you know, maybe we bounce with the spheres and we get Druid Worm. Then he takes out Diabell Star. We could send the Druid Worm from field to bring her back. That would be cool. He's just going to scoop. Holy cow. Okay, well, it wasn't a good duel at all, actually, but we got the win. So I guess I'll take it. Let's take a quick peek at his deck. I've got to know. Just a somewhat weird Blue Eyes build, huh? Okay. Interesting. Let's go one more. I don't know exactly how long I want these videos to be. We're 25 minutes now, so push towards about half an hour. This will be the last one, win or lose, I think. And oh my god, dude, another coin toss win. Good luck today with the coin tosses, bad luck today with the max Cs. Will we go 4 for 4? Okay, well, we drew max C this time. This hand is really not great, but it's not bad either. See if we get hit with more hand traps. We can get flame coating with the Metal Illusionist, so I think I'll just go for the max Metalmorph here. Okay, he doesn't seem to have any sort of hand trap. Do I want to set the other max Metalmorph? I don't think there's much of a reason to. It's like if I top deck something, maybe. I mean, it could also just get blown out by like a duster or something. I think we're just gonna pass here. We'll leave it in hand. And then we'll definitely shotgun it. We're just gonna go for the negate. Okay, he does have a toggle now. Oh! Okay, first time getting hit by that card. Well, I guess I'll just chuck out the max C then while we're still in the draw step. That's pretty brutal. That is pretty brutal. So which attributes does this one lock you out of? This one is Light, Earth, Wind. So I guess that means no Fiendsmith? Oh, come on. No! Oh, no. What is this? Is this Stun, or is it like Dinomorphia or something? Baldrake. It's Labyrinth. Well, with this hand, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be really tough. Because, like, I could summon a Baldrake and I could flame coating it. Right? Oh no, flame coating is the one that has to mention max Metalmorph. This I could have used on the Baldrake, if I had set it, I guess. Although, realistically, I don't know how the hell we're gonna beat this guy anyway at this point. That Dominus Impulse, that was absolutely brutal. Yeah, I think we're toast. Yeah, no, I've got nothing. I've got nothing here. I could, like, give him a turn. I suppose we might as well. We'll just wait one turn here. Big welcome. Like, maybe there's a chance that we can at least survive. I guess part of that depends on what he's going to set here. This is big welcome, so he might set regular welcome, or he might just set one of the good back row cards. Karma Cannon or something like that. Simultaneous Equation. So that's another Dominus Impulse. Huh. I don't think I can beat that. I don't think I can beat that. He's just gonna Dominus the max. Yeah, no, okay. It's over. It's over. Well, that's an unfortunate loss there. But we had some nice wins to begin with. So all things considered, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll be posting more deck profiles and stuff later, of course, but let me know if you guys like a more casual video like this, just on the ladder with some weird janky decks, and maybe I'll do some more of those too if people like it. Leave some comments and let me know what y'all think, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.